Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we're taking a look at the DX Mosa Changer from Kishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger. This is the henshin device for the Gold Ranger, as you can see, featured very prominently here on the right side of the packaging. This does come with two Ryu Souls. We have the Gold Ryu Soul and then the Bii-Bii Soul. So very cool. Obviously this is the one he uses to transform. This is the one he uses to get the armor. You can see right there a picture of him in the armor. Very, very cool look. I like that quite a bit. Very similar to when Red uses the Mera Soul. Down here, pretty cool group shot. Very neat. This side you get gold, normal version, and then this side you get gold with the armor. Spinning it around to the back shows you how to plug it in. The head swivels around, he transforms. You use the Bii-Bii, that's how he gets the armor. It does have a combination with the Mosa Blade, which we'll take a look at later when I review that. Does require two AAA batteries. Assumingly not included, as they usually are not. But yeah, pretty cool packaging. Let's go ahead, we'll get this out of the box, and we'll take a closer look. So here's everything you get in the box. Do get two new DX Ryu Souls. Here is gold. Pretty cool, like the sword there. Sticker here on the shield. Really love that face for Kishiryu Neptune. That's really awesome. Excellently painted. Here is the bar system B007. Go ahead and close it up. Looks pretty good. Flips open. Here is the Bii-Bii Soul. Very cool. I love the translucent bits over here. Got some nice gold paint for the sword. He's definitely that kind of boring light gray design though with the helmet. And then you can see the helmet on this side is the same, so that's kind of a bummer. But B054, and then we'll close this up. I think that looks really cool. I love the silver, the blue, the metallic blue for the eye. Looks really good. So I think both of these are pretty excellent. Really like the design and color schemes for both of these. We'll put them off to the side. We'll take a look at the gun itself. The Mosa Changer. Very cool, as you can see. Resembles the dinosaur, which I think is really fun. Really nice gold paint here. Otherwise, it's basically molded in this navy blue color. Two AAA batteries going here. Obviously, you have some gold here on the butt of the gun. On and off switch right here.
Mosa Changer
says its name. If you just pull the trigger right off the bat, you get kind of a generic firing sound. So that's all it really does on its own. If you change this without putting a Ryu Soul in, doesn't really do anything. So we'll go ahead, we'll bring in the Gold Ryu Soul. Pop it right in. Then we'll go ahead and change this around. So there you go, he's transformed. You just pop in the soul, spin this around, and then during the jingle, pull the trigger. At this point, it becomes a Gatling gun, which sounds really cool. And eventually it empties, and then you just... and that reloads it, which I think is really neat. If you hit it one time, it'll do a little burst. You can hold it down. And then eventually it empties. Now you can just hold it straight down the whole time. Until it eventually empties. So I think that's really cool. I like the normal sound before he transforms. I love the Gatling sound. I think that's really cool. So he's loaded back up there. So then the other thing I think is really cool is it has like a hammer, like a normal gun would have, and you press that down, and that ejects the Ryu Soul. So we'll take him out, and then we'll go ahead and pop in Bii-Bii. So there you go. It just says Kishiryu Soul. This thing does not have a reader, so it does not know which soul you're putting in here. Although I have to say, I've tried a lot of different ones, and Bii-Bii is the only one that makes the fins rotate up. So I think that's really interesting. It's got to be, I looked on the back, I thought maybe it had something to do with the rail system. There's got to be something in here that's hitting a tab inside here, making them flip up, because I could not replicate it with the other souls that I tried. So that's kind of cool. But it's definitely not a reader. Basically, you put something in the first time, that makes him transform. Then you put something in the second time, and that makes him change to the electric powers. Now, any soul you put in the second time will do the change to the electric powers, but they won't make the fins pop up. You can see some really nice gold paint there on the fins. Now, at this point, you can hear that it's like a static electricity sound. If you pull this out, that kind of powers it up. And then you get like a bigger electric explosion sound. So I think that's really cool. You do have to do this 4 times, just like chomping the sword 4 times, which does seem a little excessive, but you know, they're kind of staying on brand with the number 4, so I guess I have to at least give them that. But overall, I think this is pretty neat. At this point, it'll just keep doing that. Pulling this out and closing it again will give you that little bit higher explosion sound. If you want to take this out, you just go ahead. Even if you take that out, you can hear it reverts to the normal sound. So it's not, doesn't stay with the electric sound. You can go ahead and push these down, and they'll clip back into place. So it has to have something in there to change back into the... Okay, so you can see what I mean. It's going to do the electric sound again. But because I used gold this time, it did not flip the fins up. But it won't go back to the transformation jingle until you turn this back around. So if I kick that out and then I turn this back, you'll hear it kind of makes like a reverting sound. And now if I put this back in... but even just to illustrate my point, you could put this in. It would flip those out, turn this. So there he transformed with Bii-Bii instead of gold. So it doesn't know which one's in here as far as a reader, but Bii-Bii is the only one that I guess reaches the tab to make these flip up. And now it's back to the normal sound. Well, I guess these actually tab together. I didn't realize that. If they come up enough, you can actually push them together and they'll tab together. And then you can untab them and push them back down. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't realize that at first. And I actually appreciate that because I thought they were just going to kind of flap around. So I do appreciate the fact that they tab into each other. That's actually nice. We'll try these two with the changer. Just says Kishiryu Soul. So it just kind of has Cho for super and then the normal EK Soul. Nothing too remarkable there. So it does the normal transformation jingle there. So that's actually kind of cool. He could use this to transform instead of the Mosa Changer. It does the standard transformation jingle, and it actually does call for Mosa Rex. So that's actually kind of neat. More than I expected. We'll go ahead and try him out in the sword. So it says gold. So since this is only one of the transformation ones, it only has the one sound as opposed to the other ones which kind of have two different sounds. So I love that voice for the Bii-Bii Soul. So that would be equipping the Bii-Bii armor. Really love the fanfare music there. That's really cool. So really cool. I like both of the sounds in the sword. I think Bii-Bii wins, but gold makes some pretty cool sounds as well. I actually really like this set a lot more than I thought I was going to. The two souls you get are great. I'm really surprised that gold actually works in the changer. I was not prepared for that. The sounds that gold and Bii-Bii make in the sword are also very cool. And I just really like the design of this. I think it's awesome that it's shaped like the dinosaur. The normal gun sounds are cool. Then after you transform, you get that Gatling gun sound. I love that. Then when you use the Bii-Bii soul and that flips up and you get the electric sounds, I think that's really cool. So everything about this is just a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend grabbing it. 6 Ranger changers are always kind of a crapshoot. You never know. Some are better than others, and I think this is one of the better ones. I really like this thing. I love the design, love the sound effects, color scheme. The two souls you get are great. And it has compatibility with other toys. Obviously, I'm going to take a look at the Mosa Breaker, which is the combined form of this and the sword, Mosa Blade as it is, which we'll get a look at that when I do review the Mosa Blade. But yeah, I just think there's a lot of great sounds, compatibility, and then the souls work with the other toys as well. So I think it's fun. Definitely recommend picking it up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, Thanks so much for watching.